Oh, hi! Hey, I'm Terry Brock, and I wanted to share with you a way that you can improve your computing ability. And if you're looking at getting a new computer, this is the way things are being done right now and the way that trends are going. Let me show you what I'm doing. Example, I've shown you before in some of these columns that I use the Sony P-Series. This is the 588E. I'm using this one as my backup computer. My main computer is my Macintosh MacBook Pro. I really like that one, and this is great for backup, and so I'm a two-computer family on the road now, having fun with it. But this one works very nicely, full Windows capability, very tiny, but also has a nice keyboard, so I can type on there pretty comfortably. I do a lot of writing as a journalist and be able to put out memos and notes and things like that. But what has really sparkled and changed about this is you can only put so much hard drive space on there, but you have unlimited hard drive space if you use one of those little flash USB things you've seen. Well, a new one that I've just got a hold of the other day is this right here. It's the Corsair Survivor GT. This one is 32 gigabytes. Very nice. Matter of fact, here, I'll let you see it right there. It's the Survivor GT, 32 gigabytes. And this one, first of all, comes in a case that is aircraft grade aluminum. Now, I'm not an engineer, so I don't know exactly what that means, but this sucker is tough. It's good. You can whack on. I don't recommend that, but just in case you need it, it's kind of nice when you're on the road. And then you unscrew it like this, and here it is as the USB drive, 32 gigabytes. And I can take this and just plug it into the side here on my little P-Series personal computer that I've got here, and now I can access the files that I need over here. Think about that. I can store not just the data, I can do that, but I can put also the program like Word, PowerPoint, I can put Excel, I can put all kinds of programs over there, 32 gigabytes worth, and have plenty of room for storage, plenty of room for all that I need to do. That has some real advantages. I've used this on the airplanes. And yes, I have used it in the middle seat on Southwest Airlines with two big old guys right next to me, and I'm typing away, having a great time. No problem when the person in front of me, they lean back and all that. I've got it right there, still typing away, and I'm getting the work done. I use this as a backup. I carry my presentations because I do a lot of presentations and speaking as a professional speaker. And so I go out and do the program. Well, it's on my MacBook Pro in Keynote, but I also have it backed up on PowerPoint on this, so I know I can use my computer or someone else's computer just in case things get really bad. And occasionally on the road, that'll happen. So now I'm covered either way. This is the way I want you to think about your computing for the future. Think in terms of you don't need necessarily the huge, big, large thing. I mean, that's the way we did it back in the 1990s. That was the way in the early 2000s. Well, we're heading into a new decade now. And with a new way of doing things, think in terms of portable flash USB. Right now, I'm using the 32 gig. They also have a 64 gig and a 128 gigabyte. Think about that, 128 gigabytes. You can use those, plug them into your computers, and it's like having your own computer that you carry with you. Oh, and by the way, another advantage that you have, the best hacker in the world cannot break through to your USB drive when you've got it in your pocket and it's not turned on. That means it's not on your computer, you're not going to lose it that way. One thing I would recommend, though, is when you get it, make sure you've got not one, but two. If you put all your data on this and it's lost, better have that backed up somewhere. And so having two, which is a pretty reasonable thing to do and pretty easy to do, then you've got one back at the office, one on the road, and you know you're in good shape. From Corsair, great little tool. The 32 gigabyte retails for about $149.99. I say about, yeah, $149.99. That's the retail. You can get it on the street for a lot less than that. They have the 64 and the 128. You can find those available also. The 128 is going to run you somewhere around $400 to $500 or so. Figure that much and you'll come back with some change on it. Really nice little feature, and I recommend that. That's from Corsair, Corsair.